We got more box office numbers for the Fantastic Four First Steps and Superman. How are both films performing? Are they bust? Are they flops? But what's a flop considered now in 2025 with the comic book genre? It has shifted drastically. These films are no longer billion-dollar movies, you guys. Should we as fans be concerned for the potential sequels and the future of comic book films? We got to discuss that. But also, you guys, let's talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day and them shooting in Glasgow and really seeing the authenticity, seeing Tom Holland in that most beautiful, majestic Spider-Man suit, seeing the video footage of him interacting with the fans. It is so damn perfect. It really is. They released like a behind the scenes look and I'm like, this movie is a year out. And I feel like we've already seen so much of it. Them shooting practically in the streets of Glasgow, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. John Watts could never. He wasn't a fan of shooting practical, web swinging shots. And it's so frustrating to me because the Amazing Spider-Man films did a wonderful job. Mark Webb doing, magic with his Spider-Man sequences. Definitively the best looking Spider-Man film, you guys. So seeing Daniel Destin Cretton on set, interacting with the fans, interacting with Tom Holland, them looking like they're having the time of their lives shooting Spider-Man Brand New Day. It has had the aura. It is exuding. It's so perfect. I can't stress it enough, you guys. The hype. I feel like there is Spider-Man talk all throughout the internet ever since they started shooting on the streets of Glasgow. It is so awesome to see. We need more films to do this. I think it's a brilliant marketing strategy. Everybody's talking about this movie, and it's a year out. It's a year out. Like Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, more than likely shot on all sets. Having the ability to shoot on practical sets in, a busy street like Glasgow in UK, it gives that authentic feel. It's awesome for the fans to personally experience it. Seeing Spider-Man web swing through the city on this massive contract, it's absolutely stunning. It looks real. Like if you ask me, I think a man can actually web swing through the city. That's how amazing it looks. But I am so impressed, you guys. I cannot wait for Brand New Day next year. It is going to be a massive, massive hit where he takes on the Hulk and the Punisher at once. Cannot wait. But let's talk box office news. So, the Fantastic Four First Steps. Where does it sit? In its third weekend, you guys, it's grossed over $430 million. Domestically, $230 million, and internationally, $203 million. It's looking to end its theatrical run anywhere between 490 to 510. It has now outgrossed Thunderbolts, which made $382 million, and Captain America Brave New World, which made $415 million. Now, like I stated earlier, we're just in a very different time. The Fantastic Four aren't a massive, popular image like a Spider-Man, like a, Deadpool and Wolverine. Unfortunately, this is the third or fourth reboot of these characters. Fans, and Marvel fans in particular, just don't feel the love, the attention that they honestly used to have during the Infinity Saga. But we also live in a very different time, you guys. The economy is an absolute shit show. People are struggling financially. Yeah, you can go on Tuesday and save some money, but realistically, what family is going to a movie on a Tuesday when both parents have to work and the kids have school? It's just unrealistic. So their only opportunity is to see it on the weekends and spend over $100-something for 4 hours of your time. It's just, we're in a very different era. Comic book films are struggling. So now we have to really look at things in perspective. What's the new norm for the comic book movies? The new norm is, anywhere between $350 to $650 million moving forward. That's what it feels like. And we'll talk about Superman's box office as well. That seems like it's going to be the new norm. The billion-dollar hits are no longer there. That is gone. Unless it's a massive level event, then, more than likely, it's going to make $1 billion. Spider-Man Brand New Day, more than likely going to make $1 billion. Supergirl, Not so. I don't think Supergirl is gonna make even near as close as Superman, because there's just too. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But I'm hoping for the best. I want Supergirl to succeed. I can't wait to see Millie Alcock as Supergirl next year. You know, her brief little cameo appearance in Superman was quite fun. It was entertaining. I was like, okay, see you, bitch. I was like, that's how you go talk to your cousin who's watching over your dog for you to go get drunk on other planets? Jeez, you are terrible. But you guys, Fantastic Four. It's the highest grossing Fantastic Four film of all time. So we can tip our hats off. It's the highest grossing Marvel film of this year. You know, so there's a couple of things to look forward to and be, you know, praise the movie. The movie was great. It was absolutely fantastic. No pun intended. But Superman's box office, you guys, has now grossed grossed $579 million. Domestically, $331 million. Internationally, $248 million. The highest grossing Superman film, surpassing Batman vs. Superman at the domestic box office. That's pretty good. That's good. I don't know where it has to, you know, break even at. You know, James Gunn was debunking that crap, saying, you know, fans are, you know, people, you know, putting out these theories about, you know, a particular number to break even. He kind of debunked that. You know, he didn't really say much of, you know, that official number it needs to break even, but, you know, he said don't listen to it. But I still think $579 million is good. I think it's looking to end its theatrical run anywhere between 610 and 650. That's pretty decent. That's decent. For a brand new start to a brand new universe, you guys, that's not bad. If I'm Warner Brothers and James Gunn, I'm happy with that. You know, it's not as, you know, as high as grossing as his Guardians films. You know, each of those movies, I think made well over $800 million. You know, that's a decent, those are successes. But we'll see what happens. And I'm not too sure when the digital release for Superman is. I know people are stating it's going to be later this month, but I'm like, keep it in theaters. It's still making money. You know, not internationally, it's making money domestically. Domestically, it's killing the box office. But Warner Brothers is having an exceptional year. Warner Brothers has made box office history, becoming the first studio ever to release consecutive films that each opened with more than $40 million domestically. Minecraft, $162 million. Superman, $125 million. F1, $57 million, which is eyeing $600 million worldwide, you guys. Wild to me. Final Destination, $51 million. Sinners, movie of the year, $48 million. And Weapons, $42 million this weekend. They're having a hell of a year. So hats off to Warner Brothers for absolutely killing it at the box office. You know, the only film to cross $1 billion this year is Lilo and Stitch. That's a Disney movie. And don't forget, they got Avatar, Fire and Ash. That's a $2 billion movie easily. So whatever money they did lose on Thunderbolts or you know, I don't think they're going to lose money on Fantastic Four First Steps or, you know, Cat 4. They're going to recoup that with the success of Avatar, you guys. Avatar is going to be ginormous internationally. That's where it makes all of its bread, all of the money. It's going to be big, but honest thoughts and opinions. Let me know how you guys feel about, you know, the set photos and set videos of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let me hear it in the comments down below about the box office struggles of 2025 and superhero movies of Superman and Fantastic Four First Steps. Honest thoughts and opinions. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching, I guess, C-Real Productions again. Peace.